హలో ఓబుల్, ఎవరు రాలేదు అంటే ఒకసారి నేను రికార్డింగ్ పని చేస్తుందో లేదో చెక్ చేస్తున్నాను ఊరికే. హలో, ఐఎమ్ కృష్ణ. ఐఎమ్ చెకింగ్ వెదర్ రికార్డింగ్ ఈస్ వర్కింగ్ ఆర్ నాట్.
Edition, okay.
మ్యామ్, యువర్ వాయిస్ సడన్లీ స్టాప్డ్ మ్యామ్.
Now
నవ్
I'm
ఆడిబుల్ మ్యామ్.
audible.
నవ్ ఆడిబుల్ మ్యామ్.
Okay. We are using this PyCharm community edition for as an ID, okay. Last time you have got the code in another on PC, right?
ఓబుల్, ఓబుల్, ఆర్ యూ దేర్? మేడం ఆస్క్డ్ డౌట్.
No doubt and all. Like I have shared you in another on PC also, no, the same codings.
Actually, this was my first interaction with you, ma'am. I don't know about that code, etc. My team lead knows.
Okay. I have shared in two PCs. So have you have any knowledge about machine learning, deep learning and all? Do you have any syllabus regarding it?
Actually, we don't know deep knowledge about all those things. Machine learning, no. Deep
Basically,
learning, no.
you have. Okay, fine. So basic blocks of machine learning is like data collection. Okay, without data, we can't start on the machine learning projects. Okay, the data collection. Then we will select one model. For that model, we have to process the data and give accordingly to the model's input. Okay, so that in between what we will do is like pre-processing. So after data collection, we will start on the pre-processing. So the now the data is very clear to give to the model. We can that thing is known to be a model training. Okay, we will select any one algorithm, machine learning algorithms. There are so many algorithms like supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement and all. We are using a supervised class of algorithms for our data sets. Okay, that algorithm we will use and we will train the machine. Okay, then for example, if I am training with two or three more algorithms, I have to find out which algorithm is the best algorithm, right? So for that we are using a model testing. Okay, model testing in the sense we will test what model is the best model, what algorithm is the best algorithm for our prediction. So for that we use certain metrics called precision, recall, F1 score, metrics is okay, accuracy, loss, these are known to be a metrics to calculate an accuracy of an a model. Okay, for the so we will do a model testing, and the results of a model testing will give a knowledge about what model is the best model. Okay, then finally we will use that model for a prediction. This is what the basic of machine learning. So machine learning in the sense data collection, data pre-processing, data training, data testing, and prediction. This is what general process. So we are also going to do the same, but we will extend this prediction. So if I develop my problem statement as a output, it can't be used by all the users, right? For that we will be launching our model in an web application, so that everyone who is facing the same issue can use our uh, application and solve their issues. That is that's what. So everyone will try to convert all the model into one web page or any mobile applications. Okay. um, so in your case also, our problem statement is to find whether there is any malware.
Ma'am, any problem, ma'am?
No, I received one call, that's why.
Okay,
Okay. So till that it is clear, right? The basic machine learning, and our problem statement is like we have to detect a malware uh, in a given data set. Okay, that is our problem statement. So we are going to detect a malware in an Android data. So Android, how there are two ways to get an Android data. One is by static technique and another is by dynamic technique. Static in the sense, like once installed, we will check the performance of an application and we will tell like whether the application is a malware or not. But in dynamic in the sense, while we are downloading any application, there will be some parameters which is coming at a byte formats, right? That is known to be an application programming. Well that is not to be an APKs. We will say like we will say they are an APKs. So with that attributes only, we have collected the data. For example, this is an Android traffic data set which is having this is for an antivirus application. These are the attributes. And for so there are so many applications in Android, right? This is antivirus, there are sports application, there are health application, there are education application, there are entertainment application. So for that sort of application, we have gathered some data, and we are having an we are having a classification also, whether the data collected is benign or it is an malicious one. Okay. uh, Is it clear, right? If you have any doubts, you can intermit me and you can ask at the time of, okay, at the time itself. Okay. Mhm. So our data we have collected um, from Kaggle website. So from Kaggle website we have collected, and it is about
ma'am,
yes,
suddenly your mouse
Mm.
is scrolling, but you are not talking. Maybe you muted, ma'am.
No. I'm only scrolling it because I want to check the length of a data set.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, clear, ma'am.
So okay. So they will be asking you how much data you have collected. Okay. So data is like above 7,500, near to 8,000. So nearby 7,800 data we have collected. So we will collect both data, like both data in the sense benign data and malware data. So the system doesn't know anything as of now. What is meant by malware, what is non-malware data and all. We are going to teach system with the data set. This is the malware. So we are going to teach this is malware data set. This is benign data set. Okay. So that a system will understand, okay, this sort of pattern, it will come for malware. This sort of pattern, it will come for malicious. Okay. With the algorithm, we will teach, the system will get understanding. Like, for example, human has a capability. Like whenever today you are seeing one person in the evening, about the age of 18, and someone is telling like this is the person who is studying in IIT in Mumbai, and at 4 o'clock you are seeing one person, meeting a person, and you got an introduction about the person, that this is a person from IIT, and in 5 o'clock you are seeing another one person, that person name is XX, like he is studying in VIT. You have given some data at that time. Okay. You have taken that data into your brain, and whenever you are seeing in future, like next day, while you are seeing the 5 o'clock met person, you will definitely recognize like this is a man who is pursuing his education in VIT. Okay, you can able to categorize, like the same we are treating the machine to classify, with that we will give certain knowledge to the machine and make the machine to classify the data. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay. So only we are having 8,000 data, and with that 8,000 data we are having both type, one is benign and one is malicious. So accordingly we will train the machine with certain machine learning models. So after collecting the data, we will import certain libraries.
Ma'am, malicious
Yes, yes,
data,
tell.
malicious data, other
Malicious
data
means
is
malware. Benign in the sense no malware, that is known to be a no malware. Okay, it is
capital
a normal data. Mm.
capital B and number 9. Okay, ma'am.
Number 9 in the sense, 9 means I'm not getting that point.
You said no, ma'am. I don't know what is B9 data. And then I
Benign in the
know.
sense normal data. Okay, benign in the sense normal data. Malicious in the sense malware data.
Sorry to ask this. I never listen. Okay, I understood, ma'am, but I don't know the spelling of a benign data. Uh, to search it in
BENIGN.
BNI
BENIGN. GN.
BNIGN. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, BNIGN.
Okay, ma'am.
So here what we are doing, it's like we in nowadays using Python, each and every module is coming in the form of an library. Okay, library in the sense, for if we want to use an algorithm from machine learning, it is given in scikit-learn library. Okay. Mm. Okay, scikit-learn library. So with that library only, we are actually using our machine learning algorithm. So each and every library has its own advantage in our project. So pandas and numpy library are used to do some mathematical and numerical calculations in our project. Okay, so everyone will use panda and numpy library for machine learning projects to read all the data from the data set to calculate the pattern between the data sets and all, we need pandas and numpy library. And sklearn is a library, major library, which has all the machine learning algorithms. Another one is library is matplotlib, cbron. These two libraries is used for visualizing the graphs in the page. Okay, for if you want to if you want any graph to pop up in our project, then we have to use like matplotlib and cbron libraries. So this is NumPy and pandas. The pickle, in the sense, we will convert our final model into a knowledge file that is known to be an pickle data. Okay. So first this is our data set, right? It is named as an Android underscore traffic.csv. So we are calling that Android data with the pandas library, and we are dropping certain attributes which is not necessary to do any processing in our malware. Like these attributes are not helping us to calculate a malware is present or not. Okay, so we are dropping unwanted column from our data set. This is known to be one pre-processing step. Okay, after that we are doing a density plot of a data set, density plot of each and every algorithm. Density plot, in the sense, if you are seeing all the data in the data sheet, in the sense, you shouldn't understand like uh, what data is present inside. But if you see in the form of graphical, then you can understand, okay, this is a pattern of data which is present in our data set. So it is necessary to visualize all our data in the form of graphics, so that you can get some knowledge about the data which is present in our data set. Okay. So on the whole, we are using random forest algorithm, decision tree algorithm, Naive Bayes algorithm, KNN algorithm, SVM algorithm, XGBoost algorithm, logistic regression algorithm. Total of 7 algorithms we are using. So we are using 7 algorithms, and we will train with 7 different algorithms, and we will test the performance of all the algorithm with the metrics called accuracy. So based on that accuracy, we will finalize the model. Which model is giving better accuracy, that model we will confirm it, and we will use for the prediction. Okay, that is the overall concept. So in between data collection and data pre-processing, there is a one sub module called data analysis or data visualization, that or exploratory data analysis. So the density plot and all come under the data visualization class, data visualization module. Do you have a PPT in your system now?
Ma'am, you asked students, ma'am. We, ma'am.
Do you have the PPT in your system?
Yes, ma'am. PowerPoint presentation, Microsoft. Yes, ma'am. There.
No. Like last shared PPT, do you have a copy of it in your system?
Not there, ma'am. But I will download it from WhatsApp web, ma'am.
No, wait. I'm having it. So see, this is a module. Okay, so this is the module. We have done a data collection, and then we are bringing out certain graphs that is known to be a data analysis. Data pre-processing, in the sense, we are neglecting certain columns which is not necessary, that are all known to be an data pre-processing, and then we are using 7 different algorithms as a model training and testing portion, and finally we compare the performance of all the model, and finally we will bring that prediction in the form of a web page with the help of Flask framework. So what the Flask framework is doing in our project, in the sense, our prediction we can do locally, but if you want to take our Python code to some web publication, in the sense, we need a integration of Python backend with the integration of HTML front end. So for that one, they have developed one framework called Flask framework, which link both the backend as well as front end, and that will help us to that will help us to make our prediction in the web page. Okay, so whenever any user is giving an input, it will take and it will take the input and make a prediction with the model which is designed while we are modeling. Okay, so these are the modules. Anyone having doubt regarding the modules? Shall I continue? It's like boring, or you are getting the points?
I'm getting the point.
Yes, we are getting the point.
Ma'am, one small after Flask framework, you said about after Flask framework prediction, you said about model once. Repeat that last point, if possible.
So okay, the Flask framework means it is a framework. Okay, the Flask framework will work like get post method. Okay, so this is a model which I have finalized among all the model. There are 7 different models, right? 7 different types of training we have given to the machine. Okay, finally we will evaluate the performance of all the 7 different models. Okay, and for example, first model is given accuracy of 85%, second model is giving an accuracy of 86, third model 87, fourth model 88, fifth model 89, seventh model is giving 92 percentage. In the sense, I will finalize that seventh model as my finalized model. Okay, so this is the model I have taken as a finalized model. So the Flask framework will help, like user can give user, and the user will send a input to the controller. Okay, so what the controller will do, like it will take the prediction from a model, and it will again give make a user to view the result of output which is predicted by the model. That is what happening in the Flask framework. So we will always finalize one model, and we will take only one model as a finalized model. That will happen in this uh, page. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Okay. So data set, you see, these are the attributes. So they will ask what are the attributes you are taking for your project. So these attributes are the Android APKs. Okay, Android APKs. So to be simple, like while anyone is downloading this application to the Android mobile, the values will be coming, like some bytes will be moving there and here, the uploading and downloading format. At that time, these values will be gathered, and with that values, they are saying whether it is a benign app or it is a malicious app. Okay, so it is all about the machine learning, in the sense it is like a data and all about data analysis and data science, like a data related project. Okay, so with this data, in Kaggle, it is like